Your best friend calls you, distraught. They made a mistake at work. They feel like a total failure. What do you say? You're not a failure. You're human. You tried your best, and you'll learn from this. I'm proud of you for even trying. Now let's flip the script. You make the exact same mistake at work. You close your laptop. What's the first thing you say to yourself? You're so stupid. How could you let that happen? You're a fraud. You'll never be good enough. Why is there such a massive gap between the compassion we give to others and the cruelty we inflict on ourselves? This is the self-talk paradox, and today we're going to try a simple, powerful 24-hour experiment to fix it. It's called the mirror rule. The rule is simple. For the next 24 hours, you are not allowed to say anything to yourself that you would not say to your best friend. Every thought, every inner monologue, every quiet judgment must pass through this one filter. Would I say this in this tone to someone I love? So why is this so hard, and why is it so important? The first reason is our brain's negativity bias. Negative experiences stick to us like Velcro. Positive experiences slide off like Teflon. It's a survival mechanism that makes us fixate on our flaws. We also believe our inner critic is helping us. We think being hard on ourselves is what drives us to be better. But study after study shows the exact opposite. Harsh self-criticism doesn't lead to motivation. It leads to procrastination, anxiety, and depression. It's the difference between a coach who screams, "You're pathetic," and one who says, "I see your potential. Let's work on your form." One creates fear. The other creates trust. Which one do you think gets better long-term results? The mirror rule forces you to become that second coach for yourself. So let's walk through our 24-hour challenge. 7 a.m. You wake up, look in the mirror, the critical voice starts. "You look so tired. Your skin is a mess." The mirror rule filter kicks in. Would you say that to your friend? No. You'd say, "You look like you need some rest. Be kind to yourself today." So you say that to yourself. It feels weird, forced. Do it anyway. 11 a.m. You're procrastinating on a big project. The critic says, "You're so lazy. Just get it done." The friend test. What would you say to your friend? "This project is huge and scary. It's okay to feel overwhelmed. Let's just start with the smallest possible step for 5 minutes." You're not shaming yourself into action. You're encouraging yourself through the fear. 6 p.m. You plan to go to the gym, but you're exhausted. The critic screams, "You have no discipline. You failed again." The mirror rule. To your friend, you'd say, "You had a brutal day. Your body needs rest." It's not a failure to listen to it. Maybe just a short walk instead, or just rest. Rest is productive too. See the difference? One voice paralyzes you with guilt. The other empowers you to make a wise, self-respecting choice. At the end of the 24 hours, you will notice two things. First, how exhausting it is. You will be shocked at the sheer volume and cruelty of your automatic negative thoughts. It's a constant low-grade war you've been waging against yourself. Second, despite the effort, you will feel lighter, calmer, more centered. This isn't about affirmations or toxic positivity. It's not about lying to yourself. A good friend doesn't lie to you. They tell you the truth, but they do it with compassion. The mirror rule is about bringing that same compassionate truth to yourself. Yes, you made a mistake, and you are capable of learning from it. The goal isn't to do this perfectly for one day. The goal is to start building a new habit, to slowly, deliberately replace the voice of the inner critic with the voice of the inner coach. This practice, over time, literally rewires your brain. It strengthens the neural pathways for self-compassion. And a self-compassionate person is not a lazy person. They're a resilient one. They have the courage to try difficult things because they know that if they fail, they won't be met with abuse. They'll be met with a friend. The person in the mirror is going to be with you for your entire life. They are your constant companion. You can choose for that relationship to be a war zone or a partnership. The mirror rule is simply the decision to sign a peace treaty with yourself. It's the commitment to treat the person you see every morning with the same kindness, decency, and respect you offer the people you love most. Because how can you expect the world to be kind to you if you are not first kind to yourself? Self-compassion isn't selfish. It's the foundational act that makes all other forms of growth and generosity possible. It is the starting point, the firm ground from which you can leap. So take the challenge. For the next 24 hours, apply the filter. Become your own best friend and see how it changes not just your day, but your entire perspective on yourself. The relationship you have with yourself sets the tone for every other relationship you have. Make it a good one. It is the single most important conversation you will have all day. Make sure it's a kind one. If you're ready to take the 24-hour challenge, give this video a like as an act of kindness to yourself. Subscribe for more tools for a better inner life. And share this with a friend who is too hard on themselves. And in the comments, declare your commitment to the challenge and tell us one kind thing you will say to yourself today.